Welcome to another episode of Business Inspire GY. Today we will be speaking with Ms. Luana McIntosh, a public engagement specialist with the United States Embassy. Luana, thank you very much for speaking with us.
And thank you for having me today.
Now, Luana, we're here today to talk about the U.S. Department of State Young Leaders of America Initiative Fellowship Program. What can you tell us about that program and how it actually helps young people who are in business in Guyana?
All right, first of all, it's good that you mentioned it's a U.S. Department of State sponsored program, and it's open to young entrepreneurs between the ages of 25 and 35 years old. Once you have a proven track record of having a successful business within 2 to 3 years, you're eligible to apply for the program. Since the program has started, we have 14 alumni, and in addition to the 3 fellows, I think you interviewed one of them, Ulex Smith, Jermaine Slater, and Akola Thompson. They will be traveling to the U.S. this year to participate in the fellowship. And since the program has started, we have had lots and lots of testimonies and feedback from the work that our alumni is doing. One of the things is that a lot of them have been restructuring their businesses. They have been making changes to their marketing, their operations, their staffing, all of this through the program and what they have learned. So the program essentially provides them with the tools and all the resources that they need, because once they go to the US, they are paired with a host organization. Once they get there and they have their host organization, they are paired directly to the sector that they're dealing with. And so they get a wealth of experience. They get opportunities to gain new suppliers. They're able to meet new persons and get access to networks that will help them take their business to the next level. And so that's what we have seen with a lot of them. And usually the embassy, we contact them often. So we're able to hear their stories of how their businesses are growing and also how they're giving back to their communities.
When you talk about giving back to their communities, could you expand on that a little for us? Certainly.
So what a lot of them have been doing is taking some of the training and the tools that they've had, and they've been sharing it in their communities through inspiring other small businesses as well to either apply for the program, because some of the alum actually on the program have applied through other alum that have been there before. So they got coaching, they got some, I guess what you say, behind the scenes or insider information from them. And so they have been inspiring persons through the program and helping them to grow and develop in their businesses, and other young people in their communities as well. They have been working with young entrepreneurs too.
Now, how competitive is this program?
Oh, the program is very competitive. Actually, the 3 fellows this year were chosen out of 2,000 applicants. Wow. And so it's not just in Guyana, but it's also in the Caribbean and Latin America that persons get to participate in this program. And so it's good that, you know, once you're selected for the program, and it's even better to apply for the program in itself. It's a great opportunity.
Now, I know that in many instances, someone might feel kind of dejected that they were not selected. And it may take a toll on them mentally in terms of getting back to their business. What would your advice be for those persons who were not selected?
I would advise them to join the Wildline Network. So the Wildline Network, right now we have 1,022 persons signed up right here in Guyana. And it provides you with the tools, it provides you with resources. It's just that you didn't go to the US and you're not paired with a host organization, but you have a network of persons. You have brand books, you have quizzes, you have information to help you brand better and all of that. So I would advise persons to go to wildline.state.gov and join the Wildline Network, and there where you can get all the information. So even if you don't travel to the US or get selected for the program, you have tools, you have equipment. And I would also encourage them not to give up. Not to give up on their business idea, not to give up on what they're doing because you didn't get selected, but try again. So it's always a program that you can come again, you can try again. And I'll actually even take it a step further to say, get connected with one of our alumni, and they can help give you some inside information about applying for the program.
Now, since 2015, this program has been going. In the case of Guyana, what are some of the business areas that Guyanese, would have been selected for this program?
Well, most of them, they have to identify their business challenge. And based on the business challenge, our team from YLI and IRX, they actually work with them to solve those business challenges. So you're paired in accordance to that. Some of those business challenges we've found over the years kind of are the same. So you have like marketing, those are a lot. Finance, because they try to, a lot of the businesses, they find that they're challenged by getting money, getting funding, sourcing funding for their business, how to actually manage a business to make a profit, given the fact that you have to provide a pricing that is acceptable for most persons here in Guyana. Sometimes the price or the cost for making the product is not, enough for them to charge, the price.
Yeah.
And so that's one of the challenges that they have in terms of finance, marketing, and sales. We found that a lot. So they work on those business challenges with their host organization, and they get the tools to help them. And when they come back, they still have access to the YLI network too. So they always continue to get correspondences, emails, monthly, weekly, to help you move forward in your business.
I know that you have a system in place where you have been following them. Now that they have come back, they're putting the things that they have learned into practice. What are some of the challenges, if you are privy to that they have encountered in their businesses as they attempt to improve them?
Some of the challenges, based on our conversations with them, some of the challenges that they have, I guess, would be to transition their business from one level to the next. Some of the information that they're getting, of course, is from businesses that have accelerated far beyond where they are. And so some of the challenges would actually be how to implement here in Guyana to make these businesses a success. But what I like about our alum and even our fellows that are going is that they are very resilient and they're very determined. And so the program gives you such an energy that you must put into practice what you've learned, even if they meet with challenges. And the program also, and the YLI network also, gives you different topics and tools that helps you to know how to manage in the face of challenges, because of course entrepreneurship is not without its challenges, and you have to be determined, you have to be resilient, you have to be committed to your plan and to your goal.
Now, I know that there is an age range for persons who are looking to apply for this program. For persons who are outside of the age range, what programs is there at the U.S. Embassy that persons who may want to grow their business can actually tap into?
Well, currently, the embassy recently, in partnership with the National Library, we would have launched an American Corner, and that is located upstairs of the bindery department at the National Library. Now, last year, we had an interesting program that's called the Entrepreneurship Learning Lab, and that program featured students from the ages of 7 all the way to adults participating in a program to learn the introduction to building blocks for entrepreneurship. And so that was very fascinating to see the little ones come up with their business pitches and their business ideas, and even to see the adults bring those business ideas to life. Some of them already had existing businesses, some of them had just the ideas. And so from there, they were able to launch out. So that program is to be held every year. And so that's something that persons can benefit from. So I'd advise them to keep connected to our page and the National Library's page to see more information.
How responsive were persons to that program last year, and what are your expectations this year?
Oh, they were very responsive. It was held during the summer. And so, many persons try to find something to do during that July, August time for the kids. And the adults as well. It was good to see a lot of them coming out to participate in that program because they were genuinely interested. I visited some of the sessions, and I can see how they were interested in making sure that the program benefited them and worked well for their business.
Now, I know that we don't have a lot more time, but what would you, for persons who are interested in tapping into these programs, what would your advice be to them? And if you can share how they can get information on these programs.
So, primary page is the U.S. Embassy's page. So you can get connected to our Facebook page at U.S. Embassy Georgetown, our Instagram page, U.S. Embassy Georgetown, and our Twitter as well to get all our information on upcoming programs. So once you connect there, you'll get all the information.
Thank you again.
Thank you. Have a great afternoon.